Hello and welcome once again to Arabian Nights. No, we're Dicesylvania, a bunch of Lavo geeks from Romania who play D&D in an authentic, beautiful vampire English. This is episode 28, like my birthday. And it's 2 because it rhymes. VIM, the Tale of Immortality, coming back to the episode of this grim, dark, it's sometimes funny campaign. Let's see how funny it is at the end of this episode. If you don't know what happened last time and you think this is a threat, let's check it out with the podcast like beautiful recaps done by our very own and only cast. You can check it in the I button right here. It's called the Book of Recollections. I am your hopefully funny GM Karla for today, and let's introduce today's players. We have 6 of them. It's Anna, Alex, Urs, which is also Count Bear, Rareș, David,
enthusiasm,
and Vlad.
What's in the box?
What is it indeed in the box? And we'll find out after the intro. So last we left off in this marketplace of Ramidava, one of the capitals of the Red Kingdom, with Isari trying to collect things out of the good of everyone else's. So due to the fact that she's an ascended and one water genasi who seemed very resourceful donated a bunch of water bottles to your cause. However, your companion, Ama or Emma, we don't know for sure, both of them, tried to steal a bottle. And we ended up as the water genasi clasped your hand, looked into your eyes and asked, "Is this for you or is it for the Ascendant?"
The Ascendant, we're very good friends.
Deception.
You've got this. Blah, blah, blah. Do not die in a market, please. It's a 2+. I think almost nothing, but we're gonna find out when.
So what I imagine with that low overall, what I imagine is one of your heads, Amma, I think, said, "Yes, it's for the Ascendant." The other was just gesturing no. The water genasi tries to grab by force the water bottle from your hand, giving you the stink eye.
They're giving me the stink eye. Are they made of water?
The water genasi?
Yes.
They have a watery-like skin surface.
I will lick them.
Oh god.
Well, they try to. I will let them get the bottle, but also kind of lick their hands because it's been a while in the sun.
You're in this weird contact place where he's holding the water bottle that you stole from him, and you start licking his hand. It tastes of salt, like the mines, and he's making eye contact. Why you're doing that?
Sorry, sir, but we are very thirsty, and we have a long way ahead because we really want to find this guy of death, and it's reincarnated. And
I have a passive perception of 17. Do I see this?
You see this, but before you get to the scene, he says, "Well, if you're thirsty, just open your mouth." And he raises
I will open my mouth.
He spits inside.
Be careful what you...
We were expecting more of your kindness, but
I gave you my water. My own water.
But-
It's a blessing. Go away,
I feel
child.
blessed and thank you. That's what I wanted to say. I feel blessed.
Do you
and
want
thank
some more? For the other head?
Maybe just keep it for later. Okay, and I put it in the spit bottle.
You've seen this. It's unnecessarily spitting.
I'm just... Again, I don't usually show disgust to Cesare, but you just see a flicker of disgust.
And now that you have the supplies and the spit and everything, what do you want to do?
Oh, stop saying spit, please.
Saliva.
What do you guys want to do? Tulrog.
I'm with Thulro going to the rock.
So as you go with Tulrog towards the rock,
With the Telefestos.
Telefteos. You walk outside of Ramidava. It's almost midday. It's getting a bit hotter and hotter. Alex, could you please roll me a d20?
It's a 7.
So it's getting hotter and hotter, and instantly everything around you just sort of evaporates, all the water around you. Do you have any supplies in your...
Yes, I do.
No, not
No.
you, the other guys. Adam and Tulrok. You're made of light, it doesn't matter.
Whatever I had probably was left with the corpse.
Tulrok, do you have any supplies
No.
on you?
So thirsty.
You both give me a constitution saving throw as all of the paint that is water-based on your skin cracks open and it just erupts in a speck of dust. You're no longer golded. Constitution saving throw.
I need to roll as well, right?
No, because you do not have a physical body.
But
18.
I might...
18.
18. With an 18 you pass, as you feel that if you didn't have your giant inherited will and constitution, you wouldn't be able to resist to just dehydrate on the spot and lunge like a old tattered towel.
There should be a bottle next to my body when we get there.
Is there any... is it a long road?
Shouldn't.
Just a few minutes. It's on the rocky hill he
outside,
points.
and we just climb over there.
Perfect. I'm asking for you, of course. I can handle it very well, as you can see.
Of course.
As you start walking and you walk and go on top of this rocky hill, you discover burnt, like a circular pattern, and then burnt singes, and then another circular pattern. Give me an investigation.
To be noted, I do have a high passive investigation, if that helps, but let me check. 1 second. So, come on, load. Okay, my passive investigation would be 17.
Okay. Do you wanna try to look up close?
Sure. Okay, it's a bit better. It is 21.
So with the 21, as you're looking, it's just burnt soil. You don't understand Turok what's there. But as Adam looks, you immediately see, and it's something that weighs heavily on your heart, as you see 2 circles and 2 singed bodies. One singed maybe a few hours before the other. With that 21 investigation, you understand that there were 2 rituals performed. As you try to commune with the stars, there was another performed after you did this. And there are 2 residues of...
I head towards the other circle, I can't really go on my knees as I would float through the... But I kind of try and kneel, say, no, this...
You died twice?
Shouldn't have done this. Sorry, excuse me. As you clearly now can see that Adam is trying to hold it in a tear of sorts, although his eyes do get slightly teary. This is, this person that helped me journey up there and meet with my ancestor, the original Herdom. I believe, yes, she attempted that herself. I do not know exactly what her fate had in store for her, yet I know we both had the same destination, let's call it. Yet I do hope the journey is as easy and pleasant and swift for both of us.
But did you wake up here when you woke up in a new form?
No. Unfortunately, after I ascended, I met up with Isari, and I'm not sure how much time has passed. It looked like a few hours. Yet when we descended straight in front of your camp.
So your companion might have ascended as well, or might have just destroyed
Knowing
herself.
the rate of ascension, I do not know. I might need to go up there and see if she's there.
Well, if you have to do that, sure, just tell me where that water bottle is. For your sake, of course.
Right.
D100.
Somewhere around.
Give me a D100.
Okay. Also, what's this one? 53.
Okay, with the 53, you find a bottle, your former bottle, which maybe half of it contains quite stale, half of it evaporated.
Yeah.
Half of your remainings, apart from the magical items that didn't burn.
Yes. I will point to you towards also my spellbook, and also next to it you'll see that there's also a quill, and I'll tell you, please, Tulrock, I want you to hold on to these, and once we return to Green Kingdom, I'll want you to help me get them back to my mother, and I will have a long talk to her, I'm sure, but they should remain in the family.
Of course, and I promise no goat will touch these pages.
I appreciate it. Now, I think we also have a mission to do, yet I sure do hope I can focus on the task, though. I'll need to have a talk with Isari, nonetheless. Thank you for coming with me. Should we head back now?
Yes, of course.
All right.
You head back and meet halfway. You're halfway through towards the gates. They are halfway in, and you meet there. After you gather supplies, and
I distribute supplies to everyone that I've gathered. So that, I mean, I'm guessing we got as much water as we could carry, right?
Did we get some sort of covering, like a wagon or a tent, or?
How much did you roll on persuasion? Roll me again. As you remember this, you don't have a wagon or a tent, and you go towards the market and say...
I've got a 5.
What do you say for a 5?
I will say...
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I follow all the social media. I will say... You have been generous, but we need covering as well. Would anyone care to have an extra blessing in exchange for a tent?
People look from eye to eye and they sort of ignore your message as they're patching up and cleaning up their tents and carts.
Is there anyone who's got a particularly nice looking wagon?
I'm gonna lift the goat.
There's Amma and Emma who have a goat.
Yeah, I'm gonna lift her and be
And
like, Tilly the goat is super useful, and she's called Tilly because she has this bell, and then when you flick it, it goes like ding, 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 ding.
But will she
She's very
protect?
helpful.
Will she protect the others from the sun?
Protects herself.
But you do know you have a tent, Amma.
Of course.
Does your tent fit all of us in it?
Struggling a little bit.
Well, she'll only be you three, won't it? Because he'll be coming with me. No, this during the
4.
sunsets.
Then definitely we can. I mean, most of my brothers live in the same tent as well. When we go on the pasture to find prickly pears and stuff, and we fit like 7 of us. We are. Yes, we are 7 of us.
I'll continue to look for someone with a particularly nice wagon.
You don't want my poorness.
Give me an investigation.
Oh, what's my investigation? Let's have a look.
You're poor shaming me. Boo.
Yeah, it just doesn't fit. Just fucking go away, dice. That one's not. It's a 5.
So it was the nicest one was the water genasi one who sort of gathered all his things and sort of dashed. After half of his water supplies went to your cause.
Do I descend into the do I? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
Damn!
I'm also with you.
Because I need to keep these guys alive in order to finish my mission. Right?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna follow.
As you're trying to go after the genasi, you give me a wisdom saving throw.
It's a party.
As you go against your teachings.
14. I was letting kill him. I was just gonna scare
14 is just 14.
14, yeah.
Okay. You're instantly, as you set after this water genasi to take his things to protect your own, you sort of justify this in your head. Your light dims, and you're unable to fly. And give me a d4.
Where's my d4s? 2?
For 2 days.
Well,
Where was he?
he's gone that way, but I probably can't do this.
No worries. I think I can convince him.
I would wish you luck, but I don't want anything else to happen to me.
It's fine. I will return here.
Okay.
May I try to send my goat to grab a tent from someone, please?
Definitely, you have to
Okay.
give me an animal handling.
Of course.
At first, as
good goat.
I mean, he's my best friend. He's the only
Now I
friend
understand
I
why you
have.
advertise the goat so much.
Shaq, you go after the water genasi. You run and you give me an investigation to see where he sort of tried to hide on the alleys to lose your sight.
Yeah.
6.
You can't see him. There's so many people trying to get to the ascendi, and they start asking, why isn't it flying it anymore?
Yeah, is there another wagon around?
Not that you can see with those rolls.
Yeah, I get lost in the crowd and then make my way back slowly.
I'm just going to stay with my blanket tent.
How much did you roll with the...
3.
Yeah, the goat is taking your tent out of the backpack.
Tell me, stop! Try to kick it. And I kick the water underneath the table. Just as I kick my goat.
So, goatless, no, not goatless, cartless, partially tentless, and flightless, and with a bit of disappointed, you exit Ramidava. What do you guys do?
Do I still have my race's innate ability to fly?
That one you do.
Okay, cool. I will continue flying.
But not your new form, not the low deva, just the
Yeah, I think
Asima
Asima
thingy.
has like I think I have an innate
As an action for
As an action
Oh, it's an
for 1
action.
minute.
Oh, okay, fucking damn it.
Before meeting with them and leaving the mountain, I asked Adam if he wants some of his ashes to be kept. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I drink all the water, pull the ashes into the bottle, and that's I have.
And now it's a ash paste.
Yes.
Nutritious.
Don't spit in that too.
Great for plants.
So you take the ash paste and you meet with the others. What do you guys do?
Great for compost.
I will want to go to Isari and ask her, are we able to head up into the stars whenever we want, or is
Only you'll feel it around midnight. So we can only go at that time. I've never tried going at a different time. But
understood?
I would advise to wait.
Indeed. And all throughout the journey, you will see Adam just sat.
I'll kind of lead the way since I know how to get to wherever.
You go towards Armisegetuza on the long way. Adam, you give me a D20.
Does the journey last quite a bit?
So considering that it's almost midday and you have 6 hours until dusk where it gets burny and all of the stuff, you reach the ravine exactly at dusk. You can find shelter as you lower yourselves in the ravine and try to go through the shade.
6.
Cool. And as you travel before you get to the ravine with a 6th, there's like a massive it's a massive cloud that's black. No, it's not black, it's made of dots. It's not made of dots, it's made of a massive swarm of locusts heading in your direction and sort of devouring anything in their path, including rocks. Everybody give me a constitution saving throw.
21.
21.
Excellent.
11.
Oh, fuck.
11. 3.
Natural 1.
Okay. I think that's 15. Let me double check quick. So you said Constitution?
Yes.
No, it's 17.
So it's a 17. Apart from Shak, Ama, and Isari, you all pass. You sort of manage to hide yourselves in the sand and hide your backpacks. But again, for Ama, Isari, and Shak, you don't have any rations or water supplies. They were devoured by the swarm. And for the next round, and I'm going to ask you all to give me initiative, for the next 1d4 rounds, give me a 1d4. One of you.
3.
Okay, for the next 3 rounds, give me initiative. You're gonna have the incapacitated condition. I do believe that Isari is immune to it. But the sun is approaching dusk and it's scorching the lands, and you're incapacitated.
Is it incapacitated?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not immune to incapacitate.
No.
Okay.
I've got restrained, I'm immune to.
Okay, you're incapacitated. So let's go into initiative. 25 to 20.
23.
23 Isari. Next. 20 to 15.
15.
15 Tulrok. 15 to 10.
12.
12 Shak. Adam, sorry. Adam. Next.
6 for Pax.
6 for Pax. Shark.
3.
Ama.
I have an 18. Now I roll good. Like,
Pax. Shark. So, incapacitated means your character. 1 second.
Doesn't have an action.
yeah,
Doesn't
cannot
have an
take
action.
action, bonus action, or speak.
Yes.
But you can move.
The thing is,
Are we taking the old definition or the new one? Because mine was got the updated incapacitated and the
I'm
legacy
checking it
definition.
right now. The 5e, we're gonna check it. Incapacitated doesn't mean
also,
you can't.
you said this is a swarm of locusts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, when they go towards me, don't they just burn? Don't they just...
Yes, most of them they sort of singe away. But again, it was Ama, Isari, and Shak. You're incapacitated by the fact that there's so many around you, and it's for 3 rounds. You can't take actions or reactions, but you can move towards the shade. What do you guys do?
I'm just gonna move, I guess.
Same.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you move, but don't necessarily dash, as you're moving quite slowly. The others do.
But
You guys
on,
do something?
The note of thing, like, can I use, was it that the ability where things touch me
Yes.
to just like burn away some locusts on the way?
Yes, definitely. You burn a good chunk of them, as well as Adam. And you advance a bit faster. We're gonna go by order. Isari, do you wanna do something specific apart from burning the locusts?
No, I think I just use my like burning ability while I'm walking.
Okay, you burn a few of them as they sort of keep tugging at you. It's gonna be half the damage, so they're gonna take 2 damage.
So I take 2 damage.
Yes, as they're sort of the burning and the singeing eats at your essence a little bit. Ama.
I'm going to sort of use the cover that she could offer me, burning things in her path, but stay away enough so as to not get burned myself. And I will try to put the stupid tent on top of me for extra blanketing.
Okay, some of the locusts manage to get inside, and you get 1 HP. One bites you very well. Very good on your.
I don't have a
forearm.
total of 1 HP, I just get damage of 1.
Yes.
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 When you said unforgiving environment,
Dalrock.
I put my cloak on me tighter, and I try to go towards a more shaded place.
You reach the beginning of the ravine. It's like this grand canyon that goes downwards, and as you look through it, through the locusts, you see a broken citadel in the distance.
I yell, "This way, come!"
But how do you descend in the ravine?
Try to just do some climbing. Yeah.
Okay, you start doing climbing. You're climbing down. You're already in the shade. So next round you are covered from the sun. Adam.
Okay, yes, I'll just follow Tall Rock and pass through any locusts as they burn. Like, the thing is, again, I'm still having that, which lasts 24 hours, by the way, Arcanist's magical aura. And I just look
But you
sort
flow.
of like...
You flow downwards next to Tulrock.
Float and...
Okay. Pax.
Locusts.
He heads to Tolrock's side and also glamours his desert robes back into metal armor to cover most of him.
Warlock thingy, right?
No, I mean, it's Shancaster's glamoring.
Yes. Give me a d20.
Here you go, what you want to do with it? 4.
Okay, so with the 4,
That's a D10.
D10, no?
d20.
Hey.
20, guys.
10.
10. And as you start descending, this peculiar heat wave just comes from inside a canyon as the sun is setting down that follows the 6 hours of dusk, and it's sending heat waves in your direction. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
May I use some of my own? No, because we need to be in round, right?
9.
I cannot do any other action because we need.
This is a check.
Okay.
It's a check, it's not an
Me
action.
too?
Yes, everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
Surprisingly, my constitution saves have been amazing.
Yeah.
21.
So 21, like the temperature spikes and you're unable to breathe, unable to level your heat levels. Who has below a 14?
I got a 10.
Pax.
Isari, you make this with advantage, same as Hebdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's called 11.
Okay, Pax for the... so it's an steal. Okay, you get exhausted. Isari, I don't think you can get exhausted though.
Yeah,
Can
we
you-
can't.
No, I can't get
Okay,
exhausted.
so you Pax, you get exhausted, but for both of you, all rolls involving strength or constitution saving throw have disadvantage until 1d4. Give me a 1d4, one of you.
You are determined to destroy me
3.
today.
3 hours.
You roll the word. Just roll the.
So both exhaustion and weakness.
Yes.
You touched my dice.
Cool. Coming next. Well, who is... Who wasn't? I noted the S.
Myself.
Shak, right. Shak, what do you do?
I just use
Being
my 30
incapacitated.
feet of movement to go
And you
towards...
stop at the ravine.
Well, is it consuming movement or an action to start climbing down?
It's an action.
Well, then...
You stop there at the ravine. Shaq is sort of infested by locusts. He can't move and he just sits there. Now the tricky part comes in as the unforgiving dusk sun starts spreading his rays, and we're gonna take in order. Isari, give me a percentile dice.
Percentile.
Yes. There's 50% surge.
No way.
Is it
No.
above a 10%?
It's 5.
Oh my
Got double
fire!
0 and a 5.
Oh my fire! Everyone, thanks to that roll, everyone in the open make a dexterity saving throw who isn't in shade. That means Turok and Adam. Yeah, you're in shade. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
Oh my god. Phew.
So who has below a 15?
Me. You touched my dice, another curse!
I didn't roll that good. It was 4d6.
go.
4d6, but it's a total of 10 fire damage. You take it, but the others who succeed, you only take half.
5.
How much?
Five.
Then full 5.
How much did you roll on the Constitution?
16 plus 7.
It's 5.
Question, do the locusts on us feel any of this, or they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna continue incapacitating you?
That's a good question. You know what? I am merciful and I will say they feel it and they're gonna singe. And as they are flammable objects, they will not have protection and they will take 1d6 fire damage, which I assume ignites all of the locusts. And now it's a heat hazard. Like anything that's flammable will flame up, just so you know, you have this understanding.
Great.
Top of the... After Isari, Tulrok, what do you do? You're in the shade.
Yeah, I continue climbing down.
You hear from above your friends that go... How do you go? As you're being scorched.
Oh, okay.
Then I pull up the rope that I have in my backpack and I try to. I raise my head and I try to lasso one of them into the ravine.
Okay, as you raise your head, you give me a dexterity saving throw, as your head is not protected from the sun.
It's a 6.
You fail, you take a bunch load of damage this time. It's 17 fire damage. Erupting all around you. But you can try to use your action to lasso someone.
I'm gonna try and only the two of us. Yeah, only the two of us were there. I tried to save the kid. I mean,
It's a kid.
The 17 was from
I
the
get 2
sun.
points finally.
The sun is burning for 17
That's
damage.
flare-up mechanics. It's scorching flames called. Yeah. And it was a 10% that's this high. Thank you.
Anytime.
So if there was a village here, it would be on fire.
Yes. As most of the supplies.
You know, it rained in Sahara, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna
But
rain.
these guys are challenging, are saying that we're gonna attack you, and then combust.
So let's go. Who do you allow so?
yeah.
Give me an athletics. As you try to grab on your lasso and throw it towards Amma
19.
and Emma with a 19, it goes around both of them and you drag them inside the canyon. You're being dragged, forcefully moved, and inside the canyon you're in shade. You find shade, but you hang above, I don't know, 500 feet in the air, just held by Tulrok, who's keeping steady on with the other hand on the edge of the ravine. So
Okay.
it's a very dangerous situation, let's say.
May I help the situation in any way?
When
like
it's
try-
your turn,
perfect.
which is now.
Okay, I'm going to try to, because I know these areas a lot, and I jumped into a ravine for shade at one point when I was with my goat out, and I was like, ah, la, 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 la.
And also, what do you do with the goat that's outside and being?
I will try. So first of all, she's tiny. She's a baby goat.
You're wearing her.
Yes, I'm always wearing her because she is my Tilly. And I'm going to try to sort of jump around and help this whole situation, like sort of jump inside or see a rock and...
So you try to find some rocks and stabilize yourself.
Yes.
Athletics check.
Sure. Does it matter that I have proficiency? No.
It matters
Increases
because
the
it
number.
has an extra bonus already added.
Oopsie. It's a 9 plus 3, it's a 12.
So with the 12s, you think you can hold to the edge of the ravine, but it's more for stabilizing than more necessarily for being a safety plan in case Turok drops you. But it's more helping lowering his ACs.
Okay, perfect.
DCs, sorry, not ACs, DCs. Pax.
Last turn I spent heading towards Turok. I do the same this turn as well.
With what?
He's down a slope.
He's up with half of his head bobbing out of the ravine and holding Amma.
But it's down a slope.
Yes, down not a slope, a steep
Ravine.
ravine, yeah. Propastie. It's dangerous.
Okay, I'll descend down that way.
So you take some rope and you descend.
No, I just want to descend so as to be shaded.
Yes,
Just
but
to
how
lower-
do you hold? What do you hold on to? Because Adam is floating, Turok is grabbing the earth. How do you hold on to the steep ravine? It's like straight on.
It's sheer.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
purely
Yes,
sheer.
almost sheer.
Oh.
Is it like the Petra gates where they have those thingies?
Like, do I feel it so hot that a rope would burn? That's what it sounds
if,
like.
If it's not shaded, maybe.
Right.
But not steel though.
Is there any other sort of shade? I investigate for other sorts of shade other than down the ravine.
Down the ravine.
No, I investigate for other sources of shade other than
You
down the
find
ravine.
a rock, like a hefty rock that you can hide behind.
Head to behind the rock.
So Pax goes and hides behind the rock, protecting himself from the sun. Cool. Shaq.
Sounds like I
Go for the rock as well. It seems like a better place than the ravine, right?
So Shaq goes right next to you, Pax, and you sort of end up fighting on the shade spot. You each try to like target each other or push each other so you don't get burnt hands.
I just quickly tell him you can handle the descent down the ravine.
What if 5'4".
And break my little toes.
No fair.
Cool. Top of the round, Isari.
So this is my last round incapacitated, right?
You're not longer.
You're no longer
Oh,
incapacitated.
no, okay, cool. I'm gonna run to the ravine. How deep is the ravine? So you said like several hundred feet?
Yes, 500 feet, I'm gonna say.
So does it look
You
like...
know what? I'm just gonna dip under and just hold onto the rock.
Athletics check.
Oh boy, okay. Not acrobatics.
Let's say if you're a monk at base, you can use also athletics. So.
I rolled a 1.
My God!
So Isari, you
That's a 7 in total there.
so you wanna hold on to, but you forget how you forget your dynamics because you're not floating anymore, and you can't hold on to the rock with only the surface of the glove, and you slip. And you fall. You can't fly anymore, but you pass Hebdom. Adam, what do you do?
I immediately try to grab onto Isari.
Okay, as you try to, and I think I skipped your turn. I
Yes.
did Amma twice. It's okay. So you hold on to Isari, and you try to catch her. Acrobatics.
Actually, in this case, you know what? Instead of trying to...
Or wisdom. You can also roll wisdom.
No, but instead of just trying to hold on to her, I only need just to touch her, and I will cast Fly on her.
Okay. So as you are being touched, you feel Lumino's presence lifting you from Adam's soul, and you can fly again.
Grab your wings again.
Thank you so much. I'm straight from the past. I'm being cursed.
You think it's probably because you had
I got a bit too carried away in town.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
my
you
last
didn't
turn.
respect your promise to the god. Turok.
I now lower myself completely, and I see that Emma is holding on a cliff.
On the edge of the ravine, more for balance rather than actually getting tipping the scale of the weight in at least a little bit in her power.
I tie the rope to my waist, and I start lowering myself very slowly so that I don't.
Okay, you can go give me an athletics with advantage as you do this slowly, and it might take a while.
Very good. It's a 26. Era un 1 și un 9, 119.
Okay. 26, definitely. I heard 2d6s and I was like, okay, 26, you go smoothly, like, it's a journey, it's like a carousel. You're being like straight down, carried by Turok, and after a while, you're gonna reach, you're gonna reach the bottom of the ravine. We're gonna stop the battle with the initiative since all of you are flying or out of harm's way. What do you guys do now?
The harm though is still up there, and if
Yes.
we pick our head, like
Yes,
This is usually the hour in which we need to camp, right?
the 6 hours.
The 6 hours.
Unless you go to shade in the ravine.
We are over there in the ravine.
Four of you.
not the
Four
two.
of
Yeah,
you.
4 of us. But I'm saying,
I mean, if we... Oh god. Like, I just realized who's in the ravine and who's not. If we just find somewhere safe for us to stay so that Pax and Shaq can catch up.
I'm telling them about the citadel that I saw in the.
And now that you
Pointed.
look at it, you see some ruins of this citadel. Once majestic, but now it feels, especially to you, Adam and Isari, it's sort of this looming presence, dark presence, ominous presence.
Could I look around for, like, just somewhere safe for everyone to gather while we wait for the sun to go down completely?
Give me a perception
Okay.
as you look around.
Perception's not so bad. There's a 13.
So with the 13, you discover several things. Like most of the ravine bottom is covered in shade, as it's dusk and it's at an angle, so no light is protruding inside top. You also discover a path. There's like, if they run, there's a small hollow space right after the edge where Shaq and Pax are. They could like hide inside maybe. And you also discover a backpack with trinkets 10 feet of you. Something is shining faintly, but not so much because there's no sun there.
I'll make my way over to the backpack. But... So is there a way for them to get down if I call up and tell them how to get down?
Of course, they could run from the rock and sort of
Just
do
to the
this faith jump and launch
Leap of
inside.
faith.
Yeah, leap of faith, and launch inside this like hollow space. It's
Should we just stay here until they're able to come down safely?
That is an option, though.
Well,
You said the rock is just barely managing.
Do we see that we have a chance to?
not from that angle.
So does this happen often?
Us sharing such a small space? No.
No, I mean
The
air becoming unbreathable and things literally just igniting from sunlight.
I reckon it's been happening for a pretty short while, as all life will be extinguished if this were to happen for such a long time.
Was it like this back in your day?
It wasn't, was
It
it?
wasn't this bad. Like occasionally, maybe 1-2 things a day, and not in the same place.
Not this bad. It's getting worse. Regardless of the treaty with Samorxe.
And not so sudden. Usually, like drought, it was on a long period, or I don't know, wildfire was on a long period. Not so.
I mean, this is clearly just akin to a magical effect, like flame. The air catches on fire in the heat.
Yeah.
Should prepare perhaps for refugees invading the borders, just looking to be somewhere where the.
Refugees are fine, we'll make them a Luminite town, but it's the Orcish armies that will be the problem, if there will be a problem.
Do you have any kind of sense if the armies of this place can contest with Green Springs armies? I'm not being sarcastic, it's a serious question.
Defending our lands rather easily, but defending like the heart of Greenspring, but defending all of the lands that are vassals to Greenspring, more difficult because
Fair. What about what the king said? He was ready to execute us last time.
he's posturing. He needs to show his people his court. Look at me being all strong before the weak human king. It's a show that I'm willing to give to him if he's going to be reasonable.
Let's be sure we don't get to the show with our heads on spikes.
Any declaration of war will result in war.
I'm not saying anything of the sorts. Just trying to prepare. The rock that we're hiding behind, like, I want to look at it. Is it something I can carry?
One last thing, as he's inspecting the board. I want to build peace, and I do think peace made in agreement lasts longer. But should I become convinced that peace of my sort stops being an option, then peace sometimes has to be made by the claw, by the blade.
I agree.
Be ready for such a task. Should I decide there's no other option?
I am looking forward to it, and I have been for quite some time. Don't worry about that.
Protecting a king is one thing, killing a king is another.
So you asked about the rock. Definitely, it can be carried.
Well, perhaps we can reach the ravine in some way. And I want to grab onto it.
Athletics
and,
check.
Yeah.
Like, pull with it.
Are you going to bring your own shade?
Yes. It's going to be a 16.
With a 16, you're well accustomed. You push the rock and you push the shade with it.
Okay. So I go. I want to push it near the ravine where the others are, so that when we reach there, I grab onto Pax with one hand, and with the other I descend with the both of us.
Okay. You swiftly move through the burning sun rays. They burn your skin a little bit, but not enough to do damage. And you start descending with Pax in one hand. Give me a
So like
athletics check.
you're holding on with one hand,
And-
holding a whole person with the other,
Yeah.
and descending.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a high check.
I have a 26.
Oh.
Okay, with the 26, I would say that's manageable. Like, it looks very superhuman-y as Shaq is lowering you gently in his one arm as he's just jumping from one place to another with the other.
That doesn't sound smooth at all.
It doesn't
Perhaps
sound,
you
but
would
it
like to
is.
go down the faster way. I can think of such.
I just imagine Pax just like, I'm done with this shit.
Absolutely.
Just like, this is where my life is now.
And you all descend into the ravine.
I would like to casually open the backpack and look what's inside.
So as you open the backpack and look inside, you see beautiful ornate, several things. There's this gilded mirror. There's several totems depicting different luminite, symbolistic, including a statue of Heichi. And there's an ornate lamp that has something written in primordial over it.
I don't think I speak primordial. Do I get the impression that any of this is magical? I assume not, but like...
Do you have any means?
Arcana check? That's
Sure,
like the
give me
most
an arcana.
magical
Give me
thing I've got.
an arcana check.
Ooh, okay, that's an 18.
Okay, with an 18, you understand. Yeah, you don't see anything Green Spring year related. You don't see the language of humans. You don't see the stars. You don't see the one of the 7 colors predominantly looming over the items. You don't see any markings that you know of.
Okay.
If you need assistance, I'm well versed in detecting the magical properties of items, or at least the magical auras.
Yeah, I don't think they are magical, but if you want to have a look just to see.
I was thinking of doing it either way to make sure we're not in any dangers. So we're now safe landed, because
You're safe
when-
landed, and also Pax and Shaq are with you now.
Because when I'll cast detect magic, you will no longer be able to fly as its concentration, and keep it for 10 minutes around. Actually, I could cast that as a ritual while waiting for them to descend. And for 10 minutes I'll have detect magic around me.
So you cast it as a ritual, and you start descending. As they start descending, and they lean.
And so for 10 minutes, if I get any magical pings,
You get a ping, but it's not necessarily magical. It's of the same sparkling, glowing, golden energy that you have within you. It's coming from the lamp,
from the lamp.
just the lamp. And the other several items that you have, I think Turok has something with his hammer. You have it from the gloves. You have it from the items that Turok is carrying. Amma doesn't have anything.
She has 0 magic.
Yes.
I'll tell Tulrock that this lamp has faint traces of magic within it as well. Feels like, I don't know, some sort also of a celestial, the same nature that I feel, the same aura I feel around Isari as well. Something deep within this lamp. Now, depending on how much of a hurry we are in, I could take even further more time to identify it. If you so wish.
We are not having any destination we can reach now, do we?
Plus, except for that ruin in the distance.
Can we reach it by the ravine?
Yes, definitely. It's all shaded through the ruin, and it looks like maybe 3 hours walk.
And also, yes, we have time. We still need to wait for the sun to set.
You don't need to wait for the sun to set to go to the ravine.
True, but it will make it easy.
We can do it as we are moving, right?
Normally, it's an entire ritual.
How long?
10 minutes. Or, no, rituals are 1 now. No, it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Depends on the ritual. It
Yeah,
should
but
be
it
written.
should be 10 minutes.
We can wait for 10 minutes for the ghost to do magic.
I'll say Pax. It's a bit offensive, yet I see your point of view.
Why does it offend you? Great Spirit?
Prefer to be a celestial being. We are celestials, part of the night sky. When I think of ghosts, I think of something still tethered to this material world.
The protectors of Greenspring are celestial beings.
Yes, celestial beings that are on a higher degree than us.
But were they there when the cataclysm happened?
That's a whole storyline.
So they're as good as ghosts, basically.
Sometimes, yeah. Especially when it comes to death.
Yes.
I understand you want to be Adam, and that's great. But I don't think you'll be able to move on unless you make peace with...
And it's true. Because, to be honest, right before I became this, I started having feelings, sentiments.
Oh no.
Yes, but which were, let's call them tied more to those, to that of the flesh. But
Fleshy feelings.
Both their heads flush.
Have you been a naughty ghost?
I think this conversation is adults only.
it's let's not say that. But the thing is, again, my mind is still a mess. I'm still trying to figure out what's what. But I'm sure things will sort out.
Do you need vengeance upon the girl who got you dead?
No, not at all.
How do I put this? Why not?
She guided me. As I said, it's not her fault. When I did this transcendence up into the astral sea, I've let myself be engulfed by the power of the star. It burned me. I've let that happen. It was my decision.
And you said that she also died there. So.
Well, and yeah, at that point, Adam just gets sad again. But right, yes, we shared something special, and just hope I'll see her again on this journey we are both on. It's again a spiritual one.
So what do you guys do?
Right. Enough distractions. I'll quickly get to this. Ritual cast identify on the lamp.
It takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I wanna look at Turok and go like, and motion him like in a statue to join me. Remember, I promised you I will show you a trick.
Yes.
You know, when I did the thing, sorry about that, when I cut you a bit.
Yes.
I was testing you to see if you have true magical power in your blood. Let me show you. I get a dagger and I cut myself and I let a few drops bleed. And you see that shark will move his fingers a bit and the blood will stop. And then it will start circling his hand in like this hypnotic pattern. Want me to show you how to do this? Here, make a small cut.
That does not sound like hepto magic.
It's not. It's another kind of magic.
Blasphemer.
I thought you were a scholar, a man of open-mindedness.
Yes, but only the 7 give magic.
But
You
this
cannot
is the
give
8.
magic. There is no 8. What are you talking about?
How many fingers do you have?
10?
Aha! 10 schools of magic.
I'm very confused, and I think there's something dangerous about you.
Me?
Yes,
Why?
because Father David in our village told us that are only 7, and they are the holy ones, and they give magic.
He was not open.
Snake people do not give magic.
And as this conversation continues, Adam, on the other hand, starts summoning his celestial eye through the eye of Lumina and watches this lamp. And you get the feeling that something is trapped inside, or stands inside, as it's a sort of a hole or a prison. You're not sure.
Okay. Through this, I'll relay that, the basics of it is that there is another celestial trapped, or probably in his home, inside this lamp. If we want to bother it or not, up to you folks.
There's a what? The what?
Would I know anything about this kind of thing?
Give me nature.
As you call it, a ghost inside this lamp. But not really.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not an actual one again.
Please take a different die. Just
I've used every single one of my dice.
one of mine.
No, I'm going to try my other d20s.
Come on.
I've got like
Could
4
roll
more.
as well.
Take
I
mine.
don't want to curse your dice. I've got 4 more
Everybody
d20s.
rolls
I can
good
try.
with my dice.
I can try
Look,
4. I've
Tyree,
got 4 more
Tyree,
d20s. Anyway, I got a 2.
I can split on it.
How much did it roll? Test.
20.
We already have 2 ghosts. Do we need a third?
I just laid it out there, it's up to you, but I suggest we keep it nonetheless, if anything.
So you keep the lamp and you move forward.
Yeah.
Shaq, do you know anything about
You might
spirits
know
and lamps?
about local
Are there legends in the Redlands about
Let's
spirits and
see.
lamps?
History.
Advantage.
Can I also...
Good advantage, yeah.
Good point, because
History
I'm from...
advantage.
It's a
from
15.
yeah. No,
It's a 15 on the
legends
legends.
or something.
Let's see.
Legends, my mom taught me as she sold me this coat.
Meanwhile, Tulrok
Natural 20.
Oh,
goes nearby Adam and asks him, So Adam, do you know anything about snake people giving magic powers?
Poor guy, man.
no.
Because Mr. Shek told me that he can show me an 8th way of making magic, but this sounds like blasphemy to me.
Yeah, just don't trust the snake folk.
There's Green Spring. There it
Is that one friend we all have?
is. You can take the boy out of Green Spring, but you can't take Green Spring out of the boy.
I was thinking earlier, so when he was like, I'm very
acceptance you have there?
open-minded. Accept.
Just keep to the ways you've been taught.
Yes,
Should be fine.
I knew about the 7. I always knew about the 7. Now he told me that I have 10 fingers, that there are 10 schools of magic.
Some try to mess with your mind, with your brain, but just keep being on the path you are, and it should be fine.
Okay, this is the path, so.
Correct.
And next time you would look at Shark, you would just wink and give this solemn nod.
He looks even more suspicious.
I wanna go at your place, drink red wine, and not use coasters. So bad.
You wouldn't dare.
So coming back to those history rolls, with a 15, Shaq, you've heard about primordials having children, and children sort of incorporating the spirits of the lands: fire, earth, water, air. Not the Genasi that we all know, the forefathers of this, and there's this spirit, this essence that used to travel the desert, and sometimes it gets trapped or it finds a home. You with a 20 how much?
No, just natural 20, that's it.
For a total of 20?
20.
Okay, so for a total of 20, you know that these spirits are called jinns, and they're different type of jinns, depending on the type, the nature type inside. And some of them are good intended and aligned with Lumino and his values. Some of them are not intended with Lumino, as they seek war on them. And there's all sorts of cautionary tales with and without using the jinn. And some cautionary tales, it says that it adapts to the person. And you have heard about a story that's called Aladdin, and that person robbed the jinn lamp, and he made a best friend.
Okay.
Depend on the story, but you also heard about bad jinns. So
Okay. So I'm going to look at the lamp and say, actually, Emma's gonna say, my mom used to tell me about this. Well, it's not just lamps, but the creatures inside them. They're called jinns, if I remember. And then there was this story that my mom told me one night. She used to like sew my coat, and at the same time.
genies, sorry, jinns is a type.
Genies. And at the same time, she used to tell me about a story about this boy who found a similar lamp and then cleaned it and rubbed it, and then they became best friends, and he used to, help him out and stuff. But my mom also said that, as with everything that is magical, there's a bad side to it. Some of them are actually evil and not aligned with the light of Lumino.
Can we really afford to release an evil spirit when our journey is so downtrodden?
But what if they become best friends and they give us a magic to each?
I'm sure that if Isari interacted with it, they will be best friends with her. But
I think with how my luck has been going so far today, I'm really struggling to stay positive, so maybe keep it away from me.
Right, so big gamble. In the middle of a scorching desert, probably not a place to gamble.
yeah.
And especially with... You must feel it too. It's just really... I'm just feeling really dark vibes coming from the Citadel. I don't know if this would be the best place to open
Perhaps
something
just
like
bring
that.
it back as a souvenir. And,
Maybe we can say give it, if you don't want to give it as an offering to the king.
or that.
We wrap it.
as you wrap it and you put it in
Carefully without rubbing.
Karla,
you put it in whose backpack?
Karla deletes 2 pages.
Oh,
That's fine, honey.
I'm gonna give Torok
I have
the backpack
3
guy.
different pages on this.
yeah,
They
Tolrock.
work modular. This is the secret to D&D modularity.
Tolrock
I
inside.
like Mama, since she wants to prove that she's helpful to us.
I am helpful. I'm trying to be helpful.
So helpful.
Because we
Disposable.
don't know her. And
Yes, but we're very responsible. My mom always said that between all of my brothers and sisters, 14 of them they were, and now there are only 7 left, me included.
What
She
if
said that
something
I'm the
happens
best
to
one.
Tolrock? We need him. He's our friend.
Tolrock, inside the bundle is lamp. Inside the lamp is danger. We need you to keep the danger safe, not mess with the lamp. Just hold
Yeah,
it backpack.
I'm gonna, I've got the backpack, just put it in here. And Torok, guard this as if you would guard Adam.
Yes. Is Adam
I'm nearby. I'm just watching. Indeed.
What is your
Just-
intelligence score?
Yes.
It's a wizard. Come on.
Yes.
I want to know.
Yes.
If you want some meta, it's -1.
And we keep advancing.
As you keep advancing, you keep advancing and you approach Sami Segetusa. You once seen it, Ishtari, that once majestic castle now is in ruins and has looming over it this ominous presence, and it's splitted into at the bottom of this deep ravine. You see crumbling stone walls and draping creepy veins rising sharply from the middle of the ruins. There's tower leaning atop of dark areas. Everything seems to be succumbed to shadow, and the air as you get closer and closer is heavy with this musty odor and unsettling presence. You hear faint rustlings of the wind lurking in the shadows.
Can I roll a general perception check? Oh, come on,
Can
dice.
I sort of, I don't know, listen to the wind or see if something is coming?
21 perception.
Wow,
So
finally.
I have a plus 7 perceptions.
You see the depths, the middle of the ravine are surrounded by that gloom and shadows, and you feel this presence that makes you vomit. It tugs, even though you don't have a stomach, it makes you sick. It's a sort of a shadowy being right in the middle of it. And you advance, being unable, as you are certain this is your mission.
I will say as I get more and more uncomfortable, even though my light is already dim, I would like my light to get dimmer
It gets
as I
dimmer,
get more and more uncomfortable.
dimmer and dimmer, and you see, hiding beneath the shadows, a presence that is shadowy and has a crimson mask drawing over his face and sort of transforms into this armor that is also crimson, and you see white patches of skin and shadows that stretch in bones and sort of make this winged form. He feels small in size, not that big, but it's making you sick.
Do I recognize it?
A flash of light comes to you. Give me a wisdom. As you're trying
The
to...
dice that you said will roll really well.
Come on.
It will.
Oh, natural 20!
I told you. It's a
24 total.
24 for a 24 in total. You sort of commune for a second with the stars above, and a couple of words come to your mind. The Crimson Herald, Apostle of VIM, and now you see his small body permeating through the shadows, and he sort of starts rising in the skies as he opens his lipless, teethless mouth and starts sucking the air. And you're gonna all give me initiative after we come after the break.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Harold.
After the break.
After the break.
Okay.
Like and subscribe, dear viewer. Like and subscribe. Not that I wish to imply you've been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a break than viewers, but all our efforts on this channel would have gone to waste unless, well, let's just say your moment to like our videos has come again. The right viewer in the right place can make all the difference in the world. So subscribe, dear viewer. Subscribe and grow this channel.
Before you, you see a small nightmarish figure of fallen grace, corrupted. Its skeletal wings stretch the shadows and bones that are on top of it, while it has a hunting crimson mask that covers his eyes, much of his body into this armor like a second skin. Hollow lips and mouthless, and a lipless mouth suck the air, creating this unsettling presence. As it wields his massive great sword that pulsates with this sort of dark, ominous feeling, destructive energy radiating an aura of despair all around you that crushes your spirit and discomfort. Roll me all initiative.
How big is the body of this thing? How big is the body of this thing?
It's a bit smaller than you. It's maybe a meter and 60. Thank you also Fantasy Forge for the beautiful printed minis. We have a shout out as this is the Crimson Herald that you can check in the miniature box, but also check the everything that Fantasy Forge has on fantasyforge.com. That row. You can also see it in the link. Going forward, 25 to 20.
So it was 15
No one. 20. 20 to 15.
16.
Okay.
19.
16, Shaq.
19.
So
You
19.
No, you did.
I did 19.
19 Amma. 15 to 10.
11.
13.
13 as well.
13
I'll let you go
Turok.
first.
13 Adam. And 11 Isari, right? Pax?
7.
7
God.
Pax. You roll so poorly.
It's really hot outside.
The Crimson.
The only thing not hot are your rolls.
Oh.
Okay, Dad.
As the tensions rise and rise, the first who will go, it will be, let's put you on the maps. Where are you sitting?
Who's you? Who?
Everybody. Pax.
Oh, the laser.
So which way were we coming from?
This way.
Right, so yeah.
Here.
We all have
Check.
minis?
In front of us.
Yeah.
Do I also have a mini?
Yes, you have a wonderful mini. You
I
can
have
check
a
it.
miniature?
Yes. Check it.
May I see it?
After
Where do you want to be?
we're against time.
What do you want to be?
Where I wanna be? I wanna hide behind the pillar, but not that one, the one that's closer to the beast.
This
There
one.
you go.
In front.
Okay, cool.
Behind it, like.
Adam, we have a ghost Adam.
Which is the celestial.
Stop, Adam! Stop calling it a ghost!
Even the god of this world is calling it a ghost.
I'm not
Yeah, I'll be floating a bit behind Pax.
a bit behind. I'm gonna put you on a floaty.
Yeah,
Tiny
yeah,
float.
that's fine. Yeah, I like
Cool.
that.
Next.
That's cute.
Near Pax, to his right.
This is not too rock.
But really put me behind the pillar so I hide from him, okay? I mean, I don't wanna...
You try to
Thank
hide
you.
from him.
That doesn't sound right.
Who else? Isari.
I will be like there.
Here.
Yeah.
Excellent. Who else? It's all,
That's
right?
all, yeah.
All of us. Congratulations. We are on the map. Starting, the one who starts first is so okay. Start his turn. Cool.
Did we sleep for one day?
At some
We
point.
had-
At some
You got
point.
the rest when we're back in the
But it
camp.
was half.
But then we got burned by
Yeah.
the sun, so we have
Yeah, we still
that.
have, yeah.
The locust and the sun as damage.
So,
Before the locust and something is last time.
Okay. That means...
sort of the heralds comes with his whole presence, looming dark presence, and descends upon you, Isari, with his great sword made of shadows and tries to slash you, making one of his 2 attacks for a total of 18.
Oh, just hits.
Just hits. And as it strikes, you feel it tugging at your very being as you get 24 slashing damage and a 21 necrotic.
So that's 35 in total?
Yes.
What does this look like?
Oh my
It's
god,
a
I rolled
small
5 hit points.
creature with.
No, I mean the attack.
He takes this like. It looks like a humble sword made of shadow, and he descends with such grace and smallness and cuts clean at Isari's celestial body, and the sword sort of sucks in her vitality.
And he landed in front of her.
Exactly. This is for the first attack. For the second attack,
Down, I've got 5 hit points left.
he's gonna turn. This is a reaction. So he's gonna turn towards the closest. Give me a stealth.
Sure.
Ama. He's gonna turn to see if he spots you. You have to beat a 19.
Yeah. No pressure.
Come on, let's go.
No, you know what? Never mind. He will go. You can take
It's
a
15
reaction.
plus 4.
19, yeah.
It's 19.
19. Okay, cool. He doesn't see you. As he's floating near Al.
Floating?
I want to try something before reaction, so I'm going to try to hit him.
Yes, hit him.
Sake. 14?
14 doesn't hit. As,
Damn it!
like you think most this focused attack of your light towards his presence would hit. He like a shadowy figure sort of shakes it off and moves nimbly around it as he goes to launch an attack against Adam. Adam does a 28 hit.
That's it, Adam.
I don't
That's a
think-
28 hit.
I think it's a bit higher. Let me remember how much was it. It's a 30. That's a 30 hit.
It's a 30 hit, Adam.
I double 29 AC.
Does a 30 hit. So the first one is slashing damage. You get 24 slashing damage. Rolled way better than with the study.
Unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Well, I didn't regain all my health.
And you fall to the ground. Also, both of you have to do a wisdom saving throw against being frightened. I remember you can't be frightened, right?
Yeah, no.
Cool. You fall to the ground.
We should run.
Is it fall or float? The ground.
Fall to the ground.
Look, physics applied.
Yeah.
Cool. I might have overestimated this.
Full HP.
Ama.
Okay, I'm going to try and go towards them to sort of get closer to him, to be within 30 feet of him. Is that possible? While hiding behind the rock there?
I think you
Okay, as you go into his.
That's a 7.
That's not me.
That's a 7.
Sorry.
I'm trying to get behind the rock and I want to know if it's 30 feet. There's a rock.
It would have been floating like 10 feet, I would say, not too
I'm
far.
gonna say yes. But
Okay.
as you reach his 30 feet, this sort of aura of despair hits you, and you give me a wisdom saving throw.
Why do you need to go next to creatures that look like they're gonna kill everyone? It's a really bad roll. It's 2 plus a bit, so I fail.
Okay, you now have the Bane effect upon you.
The what?
The Bane effect, and you remove from all of your attack rolls or saving throws a d4.
Okay.
As you are in his, and it lasts for 1 minute. I don't know what the things are, the rings are, but let's remember you have Bane.
Okay. May I try to detect thoughts? Can I take an action?
Yes. You detect thoughts, and he has to succeed a wisdom saving throw, or is it the surface thoughts?
It's let's try surface us and then I try to push in.
Okay.
That's
As you
No, it shouldn't be. It's like the pushing is one action.
Yeah, and the casting is
casting
also
is one action,
You
yes.
cast it, you learn the surface thoughts, and then next turn you can start peering.
So the surface thoughts of it.
I realized I could have dodged.
He has to. Let's see if he fails. It's an 18 plus. How much is your save?
12.
But it doesn't have to save. It's just the surface thoughts. Let's. So as you're trying to hear what he has inside his mind, you hear this. Vim, 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 vim. It sort of goes like a hollow echo inside this like hollow space, and it repeats itself, and it hurts your head.
Ooh. I think I heard someone talk about the Book of VIM. I think it was both the king and Pax that spoke about it while we met with the king. So I'm going to, I want to speak, and then do I have any movement left?
I don't think. Yes, you have 2 more squares of movement.
Okay, I wanna get back, move away from him. Thank you.
As further as you can.
Okay,
go.
and I'm going to shout at Pax, so I remember that he was something with the king, an important king. He's saying something about Vim. I heard you talk about the Book of Vim, and it's something to do with it. And that's my turn.
Okay, Shak is next, and Tulrok is on deck.
Alright, is it within 20 feet of me?
Let's see. 20 feet of you. I'm gonna say yes.
Get away from me, Sari! And Shark will crouch down, and then with a feral leap, will jump over to him as part of the Devourer cast. I
You
don't
try
fight.
to jump.
No, it's an integrated thing. It's a leap, 20 feet
Okay, so you.
from the ability.
Okay, so you leap 20
So make
feet.
a strength saving throw with the guy.
Okay.
DC 16.
Okay.
Playing D&D with 0 powers and seeing you guys being like super overpowered is like being a
It's 13.
peasant next to.
It's 13. So I assume he fails.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
hate this.
So it takes 37 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And well, I do fall down from that distance, I'm guessing. The thing is, normally he's also knocked prone if he fails the save.
He cannot be knocked prone.
Okay, so I'm guessing that it's just.
So you try to drag him, but you sort of feel you're biting at shadow.
Okay, yeah, and then I drop off.
Yeah,
I'm guessing
you drop
from the
off
thing.
and
Yeah,
and
Does-
that is piercing non-magical damage,
it's
right?
non-magical now. Does it seem like it's not that affected by it?
I'm checking. He doesn't take any damage. He doesn't seem like you try to go through him, and you pierce through shadow.
All right.
Turok, your turn, buddy.
Buddy!
Given that he's floating in the air and I'm downstairs, I'm just gonna go held action when he attacks me or.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold
but-
action when you get the.
Yeah, when he comes near, when near each one of us, I'm gonna attack.
Cool.
Wait, is he resistant or immune?
Immune.
Immune, okay.
Is that physical damage you did?
Yes.
Non-magical attack. Cool. Turok, you wait as you hold an action. Adam, with Isari on deck, and then Pax.
I need to roll death saves again.
My.
That's 19.
Oh.
19 for me.
For what?
Death save.
Okay. You will have one success.
So what do you do here at D&D? I mostly run death saves.
I just
Oh, that was my first session. My first session was just death saves.
Yeah.
It's the cursed Lumina.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys.
So like my light weapons.
Yes.
Do those count? Like if I was to pull my bow out,
Magical.
would that count as magical?
Energy weapons, like magical.
I was last in
Can I
initiative.
save?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have 7.
Which
I
is,
don't-
I think,
Isari and then you.
Isari and then you. So
Yeah.
it's Turok, Adam, Isari packs.
Can I just say for flavor, like the bow that's on my back, like disappears and appears in my hand,
Yes.
and I'm going to try and hit it with my creature with my bow. I'm going to burn one of my key points to try and deal a little bit extra damage if I hit.
Okay.
So let's see how this goes. Your dice has already betrayed me, by the way. Nope.
It's you. It's not the dice.
It's me.
It's you. I'm
much is
sorry.
it?
9.
It doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
You try to blame it on me. You are blaming it on the dice.
Adam.
Am I the draw?
No, I know
you
I
went
mentioned it's a
Isari
player.
packs.
So when
It's this game.
Shaq tried to bring it down, which would, like, say a bird would have been made to fall.
He
What
sort
did it
of
look like?
fidgeted in the air, trying to grasp one of his wings, and he pulled on nothingness as he tried to grab Shadow, and he
wing.
just fell from the air.
And you see me confused and there's no blood, no liquid, no, it's clear that it failed. Whatever I did.
Held action to strike.
To strike when he comes down.
Yeah, and position. That is good. Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round, the Crimson Herald strikes again. He sees Adam on the ground. He sees Isari still standing as he flows, mask covering his face towards you, trying to hit you. I forgot to play the aura with you guys, but it's fine.
Does he
Yeah.
place? Does he go through anybody's area coming down?
Yes, a lot of people's areas coming down. I think this activates Turok and Pax's hold action.
Okay. Strike 1 is for 17.
17, what type of damage? Bludgeoning?
There's gonna be, if it hits, does it hit?
It doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. So just they don't connect. Second one. Less. Miss.
So Pax is trying to fling his sword at the shadow, but it passes through Turok.
15.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah.
You try to fling your hammer. You have a hammer?
No, great axe.
A great axe at the thing. It passes through as it goes directly towards Isari, and it tries to swallow you as you get the dark radiance. You feel this dark pulse radiating from inside, and everybody around, all creatures in the area, 60 feet radius, I'm gonna assume it's everybody. Give me a constitution saving throw. You fail automatically, Adam.
Is it a magical effect?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's an energy effect.
Try mine. Do you want to try mine? Do you
No,
want
I've got
Is it a charmed
four dice.
effect?
I've got
No.
my other dice out.
What save?
Constitution.
6.
Fail.
I'm going to die.
12 fail.
Fail. 8. Automatically failed. Alma?
I didn't roll because I didn't know I had to roll.
Constitution.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Everybody.
I'm sorry.
I do think, however, 1 second.
I failed.
60 feet is 12 squares.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you also fail.
Yes.
Everybody takes 40 necrotic damage.
I'm at
40.
40. I didn't roll that good.
I think I mean, it's
It's one instance of damage.
even if it's more than my max HP damage.
It has to be double your max.
It has to be it has to be your current plus your max to instantly kill you.
Yes.
And if I'm unconscious and this happens,
Yes.
Yeah,
it's just one or
it's a fail.
Your current
It's one fail.
Your current is
one.
One fail.
How much do we get damage?
40.
And if we save,
40, and you are...
Wait, 40?
40,
Yeah,
yes,
40.
40, and you're blinded for 1 minute.
I'm out.
and if we succeed, it's half.
It's half, and no blindness. What do you guys do?
You see Asari just falls to the floor.
Bestie.
Shaka, avenge me!
So what do you guys do as you fall to the floor? Kebdom is just pulsating energy, trying to keep his light on.
Blindly defending. The thing just came at us attacking, right? There was no.
Yes.
Are we all blinded?
Those who failed.
Those who failed, so I think it's everybody apart from Shaq. So next on the round is Ama, who is also baned.
Yes. Just fuck me right now. I am going to blindly try to move towards away, just away, and at the same time shout at the gang like, maybe, genies are not such a bad ideas in moments like this. Or running. My mom always said, stay out of trouble, Mama, well, this is trouble. And I'm trying to move away. Like,
So you move, do you dash? Use both your actions?
yes.
Okay, so you dash off this.
But I did say the thing with the genie and the lamp and the
Yes.
thing. Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna add plus 40 to you. You're 40 in that direction. I can't reach. I also have a broken leg, so I can't reach that far.
But no broken dreams.
Yes.
Wait for it.
Does Isari's aura of friendliness work when she's unconscious?
I don't know. Do
The
you
real
think it works?
questions.
Do you think it works?
I am very aware that it's a bad effect, but I'm acting for it anyway. If not, I would say no. If it's not something that...
You know what? It works. As she's on the ground, it works, and you regard her still as a friend.
All right. However, I will look that Pax is blinded, and I will grab onto him and yell, "This is not a fight we can win! Everyone run!" And I will run 30 feet with Pax.
Pax grabbing him, so it's half of it. Or do you dash as well? You dash and
Is
it's
it an
half of
action to grab him?
No.
Okay, then I dash with him.
Okay, so it's 30 feet in total. I'm gonna say you reach the end of the map.
Well, we're a bunch of horrible people who left their friends and
I will.
I rolled for it because it was either...
Come next is Tulrok. Adam is
While I'm being pulled away, I do yell. You can try the lamp!
Tulrok.
Hearing two advice of rubbing the lamp, he will take it from his backpack and start.
We're rubbing it! We're gonna have a genie! Let's see which type of genie it is as you give me a D100.
I'm very excited.
Let's see.
It's a 46.
It's awesome. Is it awesome? Is it bad? It's bad.
That is good, we'll see.
Let me put some music first.
Just throw it at the motherfucker. Like,
So
It becomes his problem.
as you
You deal with it.
as you start rubbing the gin, the genie from inside comes this. One second.
is this a
So from
think so.
inside comes this swirling smoke and flames rising as you see an Efreti. We have this beautiful Efreti painted by Radu. He comes in front of you. It has massive horns and he's way bigger than this fella you're fighting. It has rich eyes with gold and bright patterns, and he comes smoking of sand and fumes, and he looks at you and he says, "Oh, traveler, what can humble Nazir do for you today?"
Can you defeat that wind stuff with Crimson Mask over there?
You have to make a wish.
I wish that you
And you can do it as an action on your next turn.
If you survive.
Careful.
So, this is your turn. You start your turn on the 1 second. So you start your turn on
Like it did 220 damage last time.
you start your turn in the aura of despair, and you give me a wisdom saving throw. Because you feel this like dark energy radiating from it.
Natural 20, 21.
Okay, you save as your Goliath body protects you from such evils and who's affected by Bane, but you're already cool. And you start thinking of what you can do next, and next is Adam. Adam, roll.
10.
10. So you have one fail and two successes. Cool. You see, Adam is also flickering between life and death, Tulrok, just so it's a remember.
He couldn't drag me, as you'll get burned.
And also he's blinded.
I was blinded, yeah, so I couldn't see.
So you don't see this gentleman.
Yeah.
You just hear his voice.
Yeah.
Isari.
Right, here we go.
Come on, girl.
19!
19, yes, we have one success. Coming, Bax.
I'm being carried by the snake man.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not carrying like if you fight, you can...
You feel you're being carried because you can't see.
I've just recently felt the sensation. But yeah. Still blinded? Okay. Dodge.
Okay, dodge is an excellent option. Coming back, the Crimson Herald, back of with his attacks. He looks at Isari. He looks at Adams. He says, and he will try to strike you, Isari, as you're down.
I mean, I'm unconscious, so it's good.
Yes. So you take, and at this moment I'm.
It's a crit if it hits.
Yes, it's so I have to roll double, right?
No, it's a
you
crit,
just need to,
and it's 2 fail saves.
Yeah, if you hit me, I take 2 death save.
Okay,
fails.
so it's automatically you get 2 death saves.
Ooh, boy!
When I'm gonna be 80, I'm gonna be immune to dying, guys. I mean, I will have like no problem of emotionally processing it.
He's looking at Adam, who's barely standing. He's looking at Turok. He's looking at the Efreti, and he's coming here using one of his blasphemous, great sword desolations upon this fella, and it doesn't fucking hit. As he tries to hit the djinn. Cool. Next.
It is cool. It's the first cool thing.
Amma.
Yes.
Baned and blinded.
Blinded by the
400
lights.
feet in that direction, you reach a wall. 4 feet. 40, what is 40?
Yeah, 40.
40, not 400. 40 feet in that direction, you reach a wall.
Like the side of the cliff.
I'm going to try to still. Do I hear any noise? So to move away from everything that's going on?
Yes, the noise is coming from behind.
Okay, I will try to move. I'm just gonna roll for either left or right. Wait. May I have a. Oh. I didn't assign it.
Just go.
Let's go.
Right.
So you move right.
To my right. Like that direction. My right, like that direction. Okay. And I'm going to try to also eat or use some aloe vera, which provides hydration and healing benefits.
Okay, I'm gonna say you get 1d6 for one use.
Okay.
Which is halved, because Spread Kingdom.
5, do I go up or down?
Down. 2 HP. Cool. Amma, this is your turn. Shaq, the one who can see this creature that's grinning at Tulrok.
Alright, seeing that Fax is out of the way, I will drop him And I will run back, avoiding melee range with the creature. I will dash towards Isari and drop to the ground and prepare to try to revivify her somehow.
How is this somehow? It's a soul.
Because you can't touch me or anything, so.
Yeah, I don't have an action to do that anyway,
Oh, okay.
so I will have time to think.
You'll figure it out next time.
Yeah, how hard can it be?
So you put leaf packs there and you turn and prepare to revivify her.
Yeah.
So you don't start your, you just end it. Okay. Turok.
As my bonus action, I'm gonna start raging.
Okay.
So the veins start popping and the muscles become bigger. I tell with my action, I tell the Afriti, my wish is for you to destroy a creature that attacked us, the one with the crimson mask.
He smiles and he turns and starts engaging it in combat. As he flares up an aura of what's it called? Burning sand aura. He sends this like small particles in this enemy's face, inhales it, which inhales it through this lipless mouth that he has, and then surrounds him via a wall of fire. Just for the purposes of this the wall of fire. And it takes quite a bit of damage.
He takes damage?
Yes. Quite a bit of damage, and it seems to singe his shadows and his bones and his mask with the crimson coloration. Coming back to Adam.
Come on. Fail.
I
have 3 fails or
No, 2 fails, 2 successes.
Whoa! I cannot.
I have a deja vu here. I'm having a deja vu.
What do you think about this as you're unconscious? As the night is looming in, what do you think about?
What Adam would think of, it's still kind of pretty much the past few days' events and how like they play out in his mind, and sort of almost trying to see the bigger picture of all of this, of what transpired, especially lots of memories are of him and Teleftheos, and also some of those visions with that he received when he communed with the Star of Heaven.
Okay, as you overlap these 2 images, talking with Teleftheos, with the little bear, and the vision you receive from Hebdom, the only constant is the whisper of those chariot stars array. Call to us, call to Ursa Minor.
Yeah, I do. And
Sorry.
I mean, at this point, yes, my mind will go back to that space and try to seek their answers.
As you try to seek and call for them, give me a wisdom.
Wisdom check?
Wisdom check, yes. And if you have any of those useful cards, maybe use them.
I can, even while unconscious.
Yes.
This is a sort of a mental thing more that I do. Which in this case...
And you can also use them on saving throws.
Yes, I can use them on any roll, to be honest. The thing is, I wasn't sure if I could do it while unconscious, but now that you say it, I will, as I put my thoughts onto this, quickly it will flash the constellation of the Ruined, which also will stand for change, breakthroughs, imminence, and upheaval. And I will get a total of 18.
So that's a high roll. With a total of 18, as you're thinking of this, you see above Adam's body flashing the constellation of the ruin and turning into a beacon that's launched into the skies as the skies become dark because you're into the 6 hours of midnight now as sun is setting. They blast and call for something like an echo. Next.
So this was the dust sun that is setting.
Yes.
Okay.
So now is midnight. There's no more sun.
Okay.
After Adam, we have Isari.
I'm on 2 failures, by the way.
Oh.
So,
What?
shall I trust gay dice? Yeah, I'll
Good
trust
luck.
gay dice.
Good luck, everyone.
I'm having major flashbacks right now. No! No!
How much is it?
8.
So with an 8, you feel Isari's light pulsing inside. And you feel your light dimming as you have been defeated by this shadow figure, not even showing it who's who and what's what. His shadow pierces through your being so easily, and you think, it can't be over as your light dims lower and lower, and you feel that your soul needs to do something higher. You try to do your mission, and you give me a wisdom saving throw as you're trying to ascend. It's gonna be a steep.
I hate this. I haven't rolled this dice yet. Let's have a go. Wisdom save.
Yes.
So 14.
Okay. And as you try
Is
your...
it okay, or is it like, okay, something shitty will happen to you now?
And as your soul tries to rise, it doesn't quite reach the heights of the sky, and your constitution, you're gonna give me a constitution check right now, as it's trying to hold the light together. You have to give me by this, I don't know if you're able to.
The maximum I can do if I get a net 20 is a 22.
I need a 21.
Okay, I need 19 or 20. Let's go.
And
12.
as Isari, the peacemaker of the Order of Haichi,
Sorry.
the diplomat of the Rare Kingdom, the light that guided you and gave you so much, is vanquished. As the Crimson Herald sort of engulfs, and you see this, he goes, and the flickering light that's trying to ascend slowly into the air comes and sort of starts sucking inside your light, your essence. And with that, we say goodbye to Isari.
I don't like this game anymore. I want to go home.
Mom, I'm scared.
I want my mom.
Coming back to the... I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's the story of my life.
Coming back to who's next is Pax.
Still completely blinded.
Yes.
Just
For 1 minute, you still have 6 rounds.
Yeah. So hunker down behind that rock, listening to the fight, dodging.
As you're listening to the fight and the dodging, next in line is the Crimson Herald, who, as an action, lazily goes through the fires, takes a little bit of damage as some of his shadows is being engulfed, and he will use. There's so many things that I didn't use. Against the Jinn, he's gonna use the great sword. I'm gonna make an average so it doesn't take a lot. And he's gonna do a total of, with 2 attacks that both hit, he's gonna do a total of 89 damage. On the djinn.
What?
Okay, have a great day, you guys.
Wow.
I did say that it was deadly and no one else succeeded. And these people ate rocks for breakfast and meteorites fall from the sky. But it's okay. So this is his round. Amma.
I'm running the fuck away from everywhere. I mean, I'm hearing there, so I'm a cowardly bitch. I'm sorry.
So you're off the map.
Yes.
You're running off the map.
Just for 1 minute, magic maybe it's not worth it. Maybe we just stay together like this and not die.
Okay.
You can say anything but together because you're 2 persons.
Shaq, your turn.
Does the charming effect persist after she has died?
Yes.
Buddy, you can do anything too, so it's fine.
Is kissing their girl
You still regard her as a friend.
I drop to my knees and extend a hand to the sky and say, Lumino, you god of brainwashed idiots, save your servant, save my friend! And he cries, or at least attempts to, because he doesn't have any tear glands.
And as you yelp in the desert lands, sorry! Your cry is being heard over and over. Turok, what do you do?
I love this friendship.
Do I hear or feel the presence of the fight that's in front of me? Through my other senses?
I'm gonna say give me a perception, but you sort of hear the clash and wrath of flames. You even feel the heat a little bit. Do I have will be here?
No.
Yeah, it's high perception, it's 21.
Yes, you get the gist of what's happening. You get the gist that the djinn you've leashed, it's taking quite a bit of damage as you feel swings of shadowy swords all around you, and you hear when they land like it's a dull.
I also run in the opposite direction.
You run in the opposite direction. Which is the opposite direction? Next
Of the fight. So yeah, like they're in front of me. Yeah.
So when you go here, you stumble upon Adam. You feel you're stumbling through something burny and shadowy. You take a little bit of damage. It's free fire damage as you go through it, and you feel the essence of Adam.
Just slowly rising. Slowly.
I move forward.
You move forward.
Well, I'm blinded. I can't see anything.
So you move forward. I forgot, because you started here, you take the aura of despair.
Oh, the essence of Adam. Let's go around.
I forgot so many stuff, guys. So much stuff. You take the aura of despair.
Yeah, so much
wisdom
damage
save.
that we could have taken.
Wisdom save.
Meteorite, why not?
I was waiting for someone to cast.
7.
You fail, and you also get the Bane effect. As you run through Adam, and you take damage. On your turn is the Efreti. The Efreti that is now scared.
Is it bloodied?
Yes. Definitely it's
The
bloodied.
Freddy's scared.
Is scared. No one else apart from Shaq sees this if he sees it with all the crying. And he does a sand step. And he sort of... this guy takes a little bit of damage as he appears here and says to Turok, Master, where are you going?
Towards Green Spring.
Do you wish for something that can aid you? Like something, I know you can't see me, but you can wish for something.
I'm not running, you're running.
I suppose that wish is next turn, right? Or this turn?
You can make it on his turn.
Wish. Wish for a bottle of water.
Somebody use the meta pigeon, please. It's like good as any time.
I wish that.
Wish to safety.
Yeah, I wish that you teleport us all into the nearby city.
Please don't let it be the place where this fucking idiot came
Cool. As you say this, like it's a whole sense, and you're all teleported on this side together.
Like 80 feet that
Yes.
way?
And he says, "One remaining, master." Adam, the moment of truth.
The moment of truth. Don't fail me. Don't fail me. 10!
Yes, and as you are barely alive, you stabilize.
Yes.
And no one else apart from Shak sees this, but from the skies, from the dark skies, you see glittering lights descending. Like you feel like even bells ring as they get closer and closer. And you see the shape of a chariot. The shape of a 3D chariot made by lights is something that you've seen Grace manifesting in a form, and it leans and lands near Adam and Tulrok.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious. And they sort of sweep under Adam. And start rising.
What's happening?
Abducted by chariots.
Yes.
Next in line is Isari with Pax.
Oh, guys, I'm back.
Pax.
I get into the nearby rubble to the side, and pull in some night to close one of the wounds. At half healing, lay on hands.
So you get hide in some rubble. You feel you've been moved.
I know. That's why
You feel you've been moved,
I simply move into the rubble.
and you start to ground into the rubble as you still feel the call of the Efreti and the looming dark presence as you.
I was standing and I was teleported prone?
I'm sorry, I thought you were prone.
No. Just get in there, put in some night for half healing.
Half healing. Is that with what spell slot?
No spell slot, nocturnal darkness. Lay on hands.
Okay. Nocturnal darkness lay on hands. Top of the round with the Crimson Herald. Not using any of his legendary actions. Moving lazily towards the Jinn and swooping him for two short swords.
He's done. Last wish, fuck.
No, because I rolled 1-1.
Yes!
So it's just one damage, one hit, sorry, and he takes a total of.
1,000,000.
It's 1,000,000, but he takes a total of 40 more damage. 40 more damage. But the Efreti is still standing barely. He looks bloodied, like the sand from his skin decomposes a little bit, and he says, "Master,
Take yourself back to Green Spring.
Not only yourself.
1, 2, 3. Top of the round, Amma.
Yes, well, he teleported all of us because he said take all of us, and
Yes.
I don't think he put my middle.
She's back.
You're
outer
back
space.
in
Running in a random direction.
I really found that she was running that way. I think she's running towards the crimson.
You're here.
Oh shit.
That's not the way it works.
Exactly.
They're still running in that
Okay,
direction.
I am trying to to the left and the right and quickly find some shelter and run as fast as I can towards some shelter.
You're blind.
Am I still
But you
blind?
still perceive your surroundings.
For all the.
It's for 4 more rounds.
So you can't specifically see things, but you still perceive your surroundings.
Okay, so if I can still perceive my surroundings, I'm going to run away from hearing the blades clash.
So you sort of, I'm gonna say this, you sort of go here and you stumble upon a person. Pax, you feel two heads bumping on you.
On his butt.
Not heads, two heads.
Heads.
A person with two heads.
On his butt.
What is what?
Not that tall.
Shark.
I still have an action.
Yes.
One more Lowy, please.
Yes. You have a 6, halved is 3.
Okay.
Yes. Cool. Shark.
I go and face Turok. I grab him by the cloak and repeat after me. I wish for the genie to teleport this creature as far away as possible, or we die. That's my action.
Okay, that's Shark's action.
But it was so in character to make him teleport us to the nearest city. It was
That was
perfect.
Turok,
was
that
genius.
was your turn. You see the chariot, you see the genie, you see the...
He doesn't see.
He doesn't see.
You don't see it.
There's all these things, you see none of them.
Intuitively, I see nothing.
Taking the crimson arrow fighting.
I tell him, I wish that you teleported the Crimson Herald. No,
My feet.
to the palace with the Red King.
Yeah, way better.
You know, it's D&D, it has consequences.
Well,
This guy that is also
so much
painted
for that dramatic mission.
by Radu, and also for all the 3D printing. Thank you, Fantasy Forge, for printing the 3D thing. So
Thank you for watching the podcast.
this is D&D madness. What's happening?
Why did you kill me? I need to see how this looks.
So he, in a swish of sand and wind, the herald disappears. You don't know where. You're out of initiative, maybe.
Oh my god.
We don't know yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Another Crimson Herald appears.
Oh my god.
What did you do to my brother?
Next in line is Adam.
I don't know what's happening to me anymore.
Adam is stabilized and in a chariot that seemed to be starts floating. Pax.
I can't see to interact with things.
And you feel two heads.
Yes.
But you also would have had his wish.
I have heard it. I just hold the head so they don't. I'm sorry, you sent him where? That's all. Dodging.
well, that king was an asshole, so
I cannot.
The king wasn't asking.
Surely they can deal with him there. But
yeah.
Surely.
I'm so happy.
Did you see that wave of crushing shadow that instantly dropped us? What do you think it'll do to that room of advisors?
problem solved.
As you wait for the remaining, it was 6, the remaining 12 more seconds, you all get your vision back.
Do we still see the Adam Spirit?
You see the Adam Spirit floating inside of a chariot spirit. You don't see Sari anymore. You see Turok holding a lamp and a djinn in front of him that says, "Well, master, now I'm free."
Enjoy your freedom and thank you for your help.
He squints his eyes and gets his sword out.
No.
Give me a D100.
Oh no.
That was a likely outcome.
Oh no.
70? Yeah.
Oh.
And he takes his sword and lunge it forward and says, "For you."
Thank you.
Man, I've never been this on the edge.
I love randomness and tables. I have so many tables upon tables. You have a genie sword right now, and
Oh my
he starts
God.
walking, leaving you with a lamp and a sword. He's walking in slow motion.
With explosions in the background.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? And the chariot is still hanging in air.
How high is the chariot?
Maybe a few feet above.
I don't think nocturnal darkness will wake up the ghost, but I can try.
It's not a physical try, right? Like if you try to touch it. Not really stick the hand in case it's fire. I just want to get close to
Girls, do you have any luminite
What?
energy you can throw at the spirit?
What is such thing?
Okay, so
I'm
now.
very hurt. I've never been this hurt before. Everything is painful. That's all I say. And I'm kind of been freaking out in the corner. I am useless to you.
Oh, hello. Did you see how I handled everything?
So, is the chariot solid in any way, or just
So
made out of?
it's sort of solid in the sense that the lights that made the joints of the chariot sort of emanate this energy that feels like, air to the touch, and it feels solid, but it's energy. And Adam is sitting on that energy.
So it's going up. Can I grab it so it doesn't go up
Yeah,
anymore?
I'll try to jump on the chariot.
Yeah. It's sitting and sort of trying to flow a bit higher.
It's like a
By the
helium
wheels.
balloon.
So they are functioning as anchors. They are keeping
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Turok inside, Shaq is functioning like an anchor.
Also, his weight does not count when he was inside, right? Only on the outside.
Anything that heals a spirit?
There's this light that bobs at the end of the chariot. It feels a bit... give me a nature.
All of us?
11.
17.
So
I don't.
you've watched from time to time the high
will
sky.
Will I also roll a nature?
If you would know. Yeah. You watch the night skies from time to time, and you swear this constellation looked a bit differently. And there's a light that...
Does it look like a light that can be brought to his spirits in any way?
You can try.
I will try that.
You can't move the joint light, but you can move Adam.
Oh, finally.
Can you, dog? Does he burn?
Are there gloves on the ground nearby?
Where Isari died, yes.
I hand you the chariot. Hold for a second.
Oh, sure. No, yeah, absolutely.
Gloves!
I'm exhausted. I'm not a strength
Give me
character.
an athletics, and this, you also think, as you watch this chariot made of stars and constellations, this makes you think of Grace.
I was thinking about that, like if you would.
And as you're holding on the chariot, you get flown away.
You start flying.
Turok and Adam inside, you get flown away.
This is surely what Shaq meant.
How fast do they go? Do I manage to do like a last minute jump to grab onto them?
You can definitely try, but you will try to grasp facts.
Yeah, to grasp packs, yeah, the lowest
Okay.
point.
Try athletics.
With the mids.
Yes.
15.
So Pax, right now you're in a conundrum. You have to either let go to plummet to the ground with Shaq, or hold on with Shaq to get flown away.
Do I let go, or do you want to
I
see to Adam?
have a very bad grasp of the physics here. I am lighter than you are.
You want to go fly bye-bye or crash ow-ow?
Are we going down at all?
No, you're
No,
going as you
off the ground.
you get off the ground, and you have the sensation that you're going that's west-east back towards Green Spring.
All right. Would I consider for in any second that I would have the time to put myself upside down, grabbing Shaq's legs with Pax's legs with my legs, and throw a lasso and try to grasp onto something so that we pull ourselves back down.
I was gonna say that if
Like
I
them.
see this, I will probably try to. I mean, I see that there's a lot of stones around me, so I will try to use something to tie a rope around the stone or something.
I don't think you have time to tie a rope, but you have time to, I don't know, throw a rope if you think it's...
Okay, I could do that.
Okay. Athletics.
No, come back with my one magic.
The rock is in the.
Turok is inside, and then Adam is inside, and the chariot is leaving.
Sleep.
What do you guys do?
So I don't have the time to do the whole rope thing.
You can try to do it. It's gonna be a high DC.
What do you want me to do? So, throwing the rope at them.
One hand you're holding.
Athletics.
No, I'm trying to put myself upside down, to hold on to your legs with my legs, and then do the thing, so that I have the safety to form a lasso.
To hop up, yeah.
Yeah.
15.
15. So with a 15, you manage to throw a rope and catch Pax's leg.
So nothing happens because you cannot catch rope with the foot.
You catch Pax's leg and you're sort of holding
okay.
onto Pax, but
Okay.
And the other leg is it's held by Shaq. What do you guys do?
Tie the rope quickly, I say to you, and then I grab onto the rope, and whenever I see her attaching to a strong point, I then start pulling down strongly.
Okay, I will try to do that. I'm useful.
Okay, you're trying to do that. Pax,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Do you hold on or do you try to resist?
I think we either drop now or this is taking us.
Last
no matter
try,
where.
and then we drop.
Okay. Ready
Do
to
I
drop.
roll something or I don't?
You roll me a sleight of hand.
So
to
basically,
type.
held action after if
If I don't manage, or
fails
she
what
doesn't
he's trying
manage.
to do, we drop.
Yeah.
15.
So with the 15, you tie the rope and you sort of are in tension right now. You have a secure rope tied to Pax's leg. Pax is holding by the chariot. Shaq is holding Pax's leg. So your intention is to pull
To pull ourselves onto the rope. and go
athletics
down.
check.
It's a 16.
So with the 16, you start dragging the chariot back with Turok and Pax. Pax that's barely holding on. What do you do, Pax? There's a lot of tension in your arms.
I try to keep holding despite exhaustion, and I roll a 5 athletics.
And you drop as Pax goes together with Shaq and with Ama plummeting to the ground, and the chariot sort of zooms with Turok and Adam.
You're not jumping.
Also, I forgot to say this, but because you haven't seen this before, but when I dropped unconscious the first time, also the Arcanist magical aura disappeared. Then you saw like still Adam, but his still Adam's silhouette, though just different, like not the body that you would be accustomed to, as Beck said, more of a ghost, and you see this as well now to rock more in
Star
detail.
ghost.
Yeah, like it has just a brighter blue star in the middle, and from that star extends all different sort of constellation. It is just the silhouette that it's then constellations, and still has some sort of a cape around that.
So as Adam and Turok fly away in this chariot, you three are left behind in this ravine next to this haunted place. And someone give me a perception.
Okay, do it.
13 for me, but maybe everyone can look.
No, it's a 9 plus. It's a 13.
6.
So with the 15, you look into the distance and you swear you can see a dot, a black dot
Approaching.
Anna, Isari, former Isari,
Take cover, it's a creature returning.
as you died and felt the last light pulsing from your body. A tiny fragment of you floated into the night sky, and like a small light bulb took a stance next to Sirius star, and you hear it whisper, "You tried, child. Now take your place in the everlasting light, or be consummated by the VIM." And it sort of drags your energy, and now your essence, or former Isari's essence, is dragged inside the Sirius star. Thank you so much for playing with us.
Thank you. It's been so good.
You died in a... That was glorious.
It was not glorious at all. I love it.
But we're not finished. As faster than the thought and faster than the light, the chariot moves closer and closer towards the Green Kingdom. You two, Rock, are the only one who sees this. And you pass your former village, and you pass Green Spring, and you pass Gogmagog prison. You go further and further until your arms start shaking of cold. You go into the clouds, and there's this frozen rain starts to fall on your beard, and your head it's covering you hopefully, and it's freezing, and you're looking at Adam's light that seemed to be dimming slower and slower, lower and lower, and as after a while, or maybe a few seconds, you land in a landscape that is full on white as long as you can see, and you can see also a small village next to a port and a wooden sign that says Winterheim. Thank you so Winterheim, but it's just them. You're not there. Thank you so much for playing with us today. Thank you so much for enjoying this crazy sessions. Thank you, cast, and we're gonna have a different type of content next 3 weeks as we're celebrating 2 years of Dicesylvania. We're gonna have a Starfinder session DM'd by our very own Urs.
We're going to space!
With some of the guests that already are at the table, like David, and some other surprises. And afterwards, we're gonna have a special Christmassy VIM episode when it's still Christmas time. So, thank you very much for sticking with us. Thank you so much, FantasyForge.ro, for printing us minis. Thank you for all the painters that support us. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for killing me multiple times.
I tried to not kill you.
It's still nice. I don't understand. How can it be?
And we're gonna see what our dear friends in the Red Kingdom, the leftovers of the Red Kingdom, are doing, and in a while, probably next year. Thank you so much.
It's going to be fun at the palace.
Have a good day, good night,
And don't let the vampires bite!
or the DM kill you.